Hello, wonderful people, viewers and subscribers all over the world. It is still me, Asuchinate Peters, the voice of the people, the voice of God, and the voice of our ancestors. Don't get it twisted. When I say Nigeria is a crime against humanity, that is an unbiased truth. The fact remains that Britain committed the greatest crime on African soil by creating what we have today as Nigeria. I call it British colonial contraption. By merging up forcefully without the consent of the people of the North and the South, who have different, totally different aspiration, drive, cultural identity, spiritual identity, language, and the rest of them. There is no meeting point between these two. But today, we are all dragged into one trench called Nigeria. And it has undermined the development of Nigerians, including that of the North. Because this issue of divide and rule and bringing in what Ahmadu Bello established, they called it Northernization policy, which is now part of Nigerian constitutional provision that they called federal character principle. Now, what am I saying? The news I saw yesterday brought tears to my eyes.
We write to the governor and ask the governor to ask the local government chairman to do exams in mathematics, physics, chemistry, biology, 4 subjects. We are not involved. The local government chairman will do that exam. He will bring the best, he will do the exam for all the students in the local government. The number is normally large, and only one person will emerge. Now, we don't give award to that person. Now, that person will now go and compete with the people who also came first from other local government areas. Some states have about 17 local government areas, some have 44. Now, if it is Kano, the 44 will come to Kano, and then it's the state government, not us, that will administer tests in mathematics, in physics, in chemistry, and biology, and pick one person. Now, that person, along with people from Lagos, from Akwa Ibom, from Sokoto, from FCT, will come here. It is only at that level that we will come in, and there will be only 37 of them. Now, we give them tests, and it's not us, it's not even ministry officials. We bring experts from outside to make sure. And I tell you, since I became minister, not one person has gotten it from Ebonyi State. Not one person. And I have had 6 permanent secretaries, not one ever got from the state that if the person wins, it's okay. But we have been very careful to make sure that this thing is done in a very transparent manner. Now, the 37 of them will sit for an exam here in Abuja. At times it may be 32, maybe 35, because for 1 or 2 reasons, 1 or 2 persons may not come. But we have had the minimum of 32 because they show a lot of interest. Now they come. When they come, we give them this test. We pick the best 3. It is the best 3 for the whole nation that the president has, and will provide all the names. The president in the past 3 years, not before the past, in 2016, 2017, no, but 2018, 2019, and 2020, Mr. President, as a matter of fact, this year, he even handed over this to them. Now, we give Mr. President will give them that scholarship to PhD level. Then we also give them some cash, and then the school will get some computers, and so that is what is done. But it's only the best 3. So it cannot be every local government, But so what every member should do is to tell their students in their local government to try, because if they do very well, they may become the first.
If the Honorable Minister will be gracious enough to mention just one name, one from my constituency that have benefited from all that you have read out, I'll be satisfied. Just one name from Anthony Opobo Nkoro Federal Constituency, Mr. Minister. Because we are troubled. All these are very beautiful, very wonderful statements that we always hear year in, year out. It has become a ritual. A ritual that the press will carry and Nigerians will applaud. But right there at the grassroots, Mr. Minister, they don't exist.
This has been reversed and it's being taught. Then also I would like to inform him that there is nothing that I've said here that is not verifiable. Nothing. And we were very serious at the Federal Ministry of Science and Technology. And I also want to mention that I spent 10 years at the University of Port Harcourt, 10 years. And I went through, there is hardly any person around Port Harcourt area, because I had so many positions that do not know me. I am not somebody that can come and say something that is not verifiable. So I will ask the honorable member if there is anything that he thinks that he wants to verify, he should come. We will give him that, so that he can verify it.
But Honorable Minister, we have the right to ask any question, so please don't get offended. It's just to clarify certain issues.
This is not the first time it is happening. It has been happening every day, but this one is overwhelming. What am I talking about? The Ministry of Science and Technology, and they have this annual program where they bring in the best performing students in science and technology. That the contestants are drawn from all 36 states, and some members of House of Rep, National Assembly, are protesting. What are they protesting? That the award have always gone to the south and not to the north. You can imagine that. They are protesting that their people are not winning, quoting federal character. So, because of federal character, you go write exam, I go pass, or my children go pass. But because of federal character, if my children that got first will now say, no, your ethnic nationality got first last year. For federal character principle, okay, this year should be given to the north. Or they take first, second, and third. Then the position of my son from the south, because he's from the south, will not be given to the north because of federal character principle. You see the problem of this country. I wonder how, oh my God, what on earth was God asleep? Because I know he doesn't sleep. Was God asleep when he allowed these people to conjure this thing you call Nigeria today? And I must tell you, throughout this EndSARS issue, it has thrown up a whole lot of kind of worms. And the Nigerian politicians are dancing as Zonto in disgrace, dancing full nude, naked, Otosha, at the middle of the highway. When they say they are trying to gag the northern youths using their religion, that they should not protest. That is what they use to undermine an average northerner. That is why they don't want to give an average northerner proper education, because they believe if they get this education, they will wise up. They will speak up. They will challenge policies that is undermining their progress. Whereas these people that are leaders of the northern extract, their children are schooling abroad, getting the best of education. You see why I say that every Nigerian is a victim of Nigerian state. It doesn't matter whether you are a northerner, you are an easterner, you are a southerner, or a westerner. As long as you are a Nigerian, whether Oduduwa, Biafra, Arewa, you are a victim. As long as you don't belong to that elite class. You see it? Instead of encouraging, and one thing I liked about the response of Ogbonnaya is he asked them to go and tell their own people to do what? To study hard. Now, look at the news. It's right here. I'll be putting it up for you. But let me just read it. The same minister reps disagree over annual science award. Now, look at what happened there. The Minister of Science and Technology, Ogbonnaya, and a member of House of Representatives representing Andoni Opobo, whatever they call it. Let me not just bore you with all of that nonsense. Let me come down to the actual issue. He said, the minister had told the House Committee on Science and Technology that the annual science competition was a reward for students in science and innovation. He said if the project... Okay, now, let me not go down. Let me not just bother you with that. Let me go down to the real thing there. He said, the response of Ogbonnaya, calm down. All right. I think this is it. But in response, I'm reading from the news. published by Vanguard newspaper. He said, but in response to this claim by House of Rep members that their people are not being, they are not beneficiaries of this annual award, which leads to PhD scholarship. That's scholarship from secondary school to PhD level, okay, by the federal government. Now they are complaining that their own people from the north are not getting any slot. They are not winning these awards. Now look at the response of Obondayonu. He said, in response, the way the program runs is that we write to the state government requesting the various local government areas in the state to conduct exams in 4 subjects of mathematics, biology, chemistry, and physics, and select one person from the local government. We are not involved in the selection process. That's the minister speaking. Those people selected from the local government will meet at the state level, where an exam is also conducted for them, and the best candidate picked and sent to us in Abuja. Those 37 students from the states will also sit for an exam from where we select the best 3. Will they hear them? We are not also involved in the process of conducting these exams. These 3 students are the ones that will be given awards. The president will present the award to them, which is a government scholarship to PhD level. But that must be in a Nigerian university. That one now open another page. Wonderful. I appreciate it. Government giving scholarship to PhD level in Nigerian university. Where una children the school? Una children the school for abroad, for UK, for India, for America, for Germany. But the children of the nobody will be schooling in your failed educational system, where, let me not just use harsh word, where they are not properly educated. Let me just be fair. This wonderful student with very powerful brain. I asked the federal government, what happened to your children? All of your children are all schooling abroad. You are giving wonderful scholarship to the children of nobody to school in the Nigerian university school system that have so dilapidated. That is a glorified failed educational system. I must tell you, the Nigerian people, it is time you wake up or you continue, I'm not saying this to undermine the North. They are wonderful people. Very, very wonderful people. We have smart people from the North. It's just that they are using their religion. They hide under their religion to undermine their growth. And they have to speak up. And by the way, that is exactly why it is a sin and a crime to foster the Eastern people by coercion to be together in the so-called one Nigeria. Because this thing is dragging my own people backward, and that is my concern. Don't forget, I am Igbo-centric and Biafra-centric. I am my people first before any other person. And while I am so patriotic to my people and their development, I am not undermining any other person, especially in Africa. You deserve the right, you deserve the privilege to get the best out of yourself. Don't allow your so-called manipulative political leaders or the ones that call themselves elites to keep you down. That is the message I'm bringing to you. I'm bringing this message straight on because I saw this post this morning and I got so angry because this is the root cause of backwardness in Nigeria. Nothing to add to it, nothing to remove from it. I'm signing out. Share this video. Let he that have ear hear. And you that have data, share it. Let more people get to know about this. This is BVI Channel 1, where we'll tell you the truth without missing word. I'm signing out. Stay safe. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on all our social media platforms. Twitter, Facebook, the rest, all of that. Just follow us there. And also follow me on our Suzu blog. I'm signing out. Stay safe. Goodbye.